Otto.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Fale com a Vivian.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Não sei também.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran.
Yaran.
Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to
Devolver
visit our
livro.
resident historian.
Nossa, que missão difícil, cara. Opa. Sabendo legal o caminho. Opa, o que temos aqui? Ah, pra trocar a música. orquestra mecânica. Nas nossas condições... Ah, já tá tocando, né? Para tudo sempre. Nossa. Falta a música, hein, eu acho. Meu amigo. Caramba, não achei praticamente nada. Deixa essa, meu pai. É original dessa parte. Aqui. Será que eu posso fazer a arma nova? Quero coisas. Lâmina. Tudo porcaria. Ruim também. Ruim. Acessórios do canalizador. Carrega ataques mágicos automaticamente e mantém a carga até eles serem lançados. O efeito do acessório só é ativado após a habilidade de magia carregada ser aprendida. 12 carminha aumenta a quantidade de geração de transcendência em 3 ao causar dano. O que é geração de transcendência? Não lembro. Aumenta a quantidade de geração de transcendência em 6. Nossa, 26 mil o negócio. Ué, por que o faz 3 é mais caro? Barato. Caro, quer dizer. E o que faz 6 é mais barato. Invocação de batalha tradicional. Sei lá, mano. Elixir. Recupera todo o PV. Recupera todos os PV. Nossa, 10 mil. Tá maluco. Cara. Nossa, a câmera ficou louca. Martelo preto. Ó. Nossa, mas é uma merda. Lâmina de Gaia, ruim. Relampejo. Forte. É, mas não tem o Flamalíngua. Merda. Acho que tem que ter essa. Não, calma aí. Eu tenho que ter a Flamalíngua. Cadê a Flamalíngua? Ué. É o resto tudo ruim. Caramba, mano, como que eu faço essa merda, velho? Nossa.
Bring me the materials and I'll think about it.
Nossa. Provavelmente tinha que ter explorado alguma parte que eu não explorei, não achei e perdi a arma. Parabéns. Pior que deve ser isso mesmo. Tá, tem alguma coisa aqui, um item vortas. Opa, o que temos aqui? Inspecionar. Ah, tem que ligar a teca. Legal, obrigado. Dá o livro, meu querido.
Oarsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
E agora?
Blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scowl did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Tá, quem que eu tenho que ver?
Could Gav have thought
Vamos
worthy of a
ler
letter?
a carta do Gav. Uma pedra. O que que tem de novo aqui? Salão, modo arcade, reprise. Acho que não abriu ainda. Aparência. Vamos ver. Escuridão. Jill. Branca Neve. Branca de Neve. Não. Torgal. Azul Gelo. Só isso. Pô, esse aqui da escuridão ficou da hora, hein, mano? É. Mudou detalhes, né? Mas será que ele vai mudar de roupa no meio da história? Tem que tá o problema. A skin da espada. Ó, essa espada é da hora, hein, mano? Que ele tá atualmente, né? Ó, do... Como que é o nome do... Putz, esqueci o nome, o loirinho lá. Do Final Fantasy. Nossa, esqueci mesmo. Vou deixar normal, porque eu não sei se ele vai mudar no meio da história.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Still smitten with the serving girl. She's a fair one, all right.
Baú. Que é a carta ou o baú? Muro das Memórias. O juramento. É só isso que tem. Criada no dia que Clive jurou sua aliança a Cid. Esta lasca de cristal cravada por 2 adagas é um poderoso lembrete de uma promessa feita, de uma amizade forjada e de um legado herdado. Na verdade, né, o Cid morreu, mano.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Relatórios, cartas e outras mensagens destinadas a Clive são deixadas na mesa de leitura em seus aposentos. Novas mensagens são frequentes, então não deixe de passar na mesa de leitura sempre que estiver no esconderijo. Cara, não quero ler, mano. Ah, é pouco que eu quero. O exército republicano marcha pelo Império nas Orlas Gêmeas, e os homens da rocha foram convocados à linha de frente. Eu sinto que algo importante está para acontecer. Quando eu voltar, te deixarei a par de tudo. Cave.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear.
Bagulho bugado ali.
Crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Ai meu Deus, Joshua.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Né?
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
E agora? E agora, hein? Vamos pra onde? Tá vivo! De novo! Os territórios do norte. Mas ele tá com o bicho agora no corpo dele, né?
And so the north is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Aí eu não sei. Por que ele sumiu? Não ficou com o irmão dele lá?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
A tormenta crescente.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Vamos descobrir, né? Tá, pô. Fale com o Otto. E aí, Otto, você sabe dela? Fala aí pra nós.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled. Bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Era melhor não prometer nada, né? Mas beleza. Encontre os rompe-maldição. Tá, mas pra onde? Uma secundária aqui. Tá pra venda. E venda. E venda. Falei tudo errado, né? Foda-se. Vambora, vambora. Vai tá lá embaixo? Estranho. Eu tô indo pro lado errado. Tá certo. Você que é o cara de secundária, não? Cadê? Ah, aqui, ó. Ixi. Óbulos, o barqueiro.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Ó, corrompida.
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Alguém arranje piche pra você.
Of course, Obolus.
Ah, eu, né?
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Caramba, velho, fala, hein? Meu amigo velho. Tá, vambora. Sim. Sim. Mapa Mundi. É, já vou aqui no Três Juncos. Dá pra pular aqui não? Ixi. Será que ele aguenta? Mano, a câmera desse jogo é muito louca, meu Deus do céu. Se eu virar pouquinho, ó. Nossa, é muito difícil virar pouquinho. Aqui você não toma dano, mano. É impossível. Tá, mas deixa eu ver o negócio aqui rapidão. Opa, sobe. Tá, raio de julgamento. Batistaca, ciclone. Era isso mesmo? Não, tá errado, pô. Não quero ciclone. Cadê? Eu quero... Sai. Quero... Ué, não comprei? Ah, eu tava sem ponto de habilidade, né? Puta, é verdade. Eu troquei. Troquei a habilidade do vento pela do raio. Testa. E aí, irmão? Nossa, ela tá junto. Acho que ela tinha ficado. Caramba, tomar uma bicuda. É. 500 metros. Ah, não. Foi? Foi. Meu Deus, apertei errado. Sim. Ah, o Fast Travel pro cara da missão é a melhor coisa que os caras fizeram no jogo, não? Todo jogo deveria ter, mano. Tem que ficar voltando, é um saco. Aí, irmão. Agora me dá 1 milhão de dinheiros.
Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Então, de nada, né? Cadê o dinheiro? Nossa, 250. Ponto de habilidades. Melhor ainda. Aumenta o ataque em 12. Tanto faz. Deixa eu ver aqui. Mapa Mundi. Aqui. Bora. Será que tem alguma secundária aqui pro fundo? Não. Bora. Repouso da Malta.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Where we are for now, I reckon.
Encontre os rompe maldição.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
Né?
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Vá atrás dos soldados da guarnição. Calma aí. Vá para a abadia. Qual que tá mais perto? Cadê? Calma. Da abadia. Quer dizer, o soldado.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
as coisas estão ficando interessantes. Ixi, tá um nevoeiro.
If those Orsons touch an arrow on Martha's head.
Tá puto. Eu nem vou enfrentar essas abelhas. Vamos embora, vai.
Look.
Quê?
Up ahead.
Ó, a menina.
Martha,
a mulher.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Eu não falei que ia ajudar, hein? Quis bem, né? Cadeira, bora.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of
Pra lá, abadia.
There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they
agora vai ter que enfrentar esses bichos. Pega aí. Pega aí. Nossa. Pega aí. Soldado. Caramba, cachorro. Só escutei a corrida, achei que era um bicho vindo louco. Tem umas aranhas ali, não quero. As plantas acho que não vai dar pra evitar, bora. Ixi, os corpinhos.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
It's too late, bro.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
Huh?
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for
O que tá falando, irmão?
shall they be punished. Such is the law.
Filho de uma égua, viu?
To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Cara, esses é diferente. Ah, o escudo preto.
We swear.
How dare you
Ah, cadê o escudo? Quer ver, né? Cadê o escudo? Tô vendo a armadura preta.
This won't take long.
Vai tomando, vai tomando. Nossa, o combi, fi. Lau. Pegou o outro. Ah, vou ligar, foda-se. O puto. É um maluco resistente, hein? Morra. Irmão, dá pra você morrer, não? Tô indo até o fim do mapa já, fi. No popô. Onde enfiou essa espada, hein, mano? O cara pede mercy. Tá maluco, irmão? Ah, eu tô com um ponto ali, né? Ponto de habilidade, 400. Acho que não dá pra upar nada. Isso que é o pior.
think so.
Missão concluída. E aquela moeda ali? Nossa, agora que eu vi que eu tô na frente. Aquela moeda com a estrela no meio. Essa daí é nova, hein, mano?
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Talvez esteja vivo? Será? Eu acho que não tá vivo, não. Algo me diz que não está vivo. Talvez seja o sangue. Ah, não, era esse cara. Também acho que não tá vivo.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive, he's breathing.
Oh, o cara tá vivo.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive,
Ih, morreu.
he's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
É, aceitar, né? Restos mortais. Eita, pô. Como que é? Espalhe o resto de volta para repouso. Vá para o... Como que é? Espalhe o resto e volte para o repouso da Marta. Mas caramba, ali é um... O quê? Cadê? Qual missão que é? Mas só tem um. Cadê o outro? Estranho. Vambora, vambora. Cadê o cachorro? As aranhas. As aranhas, moleque. Esse aqui vai spamar tudo. Mais rápido. Tem enrolação. Pior que tem mais aranha ali. Tá merda, bicho. Eu não quero lutar não, tchau. Passa aqui? Puta, não passa. Vai, por onde que é então? Ah, por cima. Vou matar, vai. Isso. Ó o bug, ó o bug. Porra é essa, mano? Ah, mano, bugou, velho. Tô do lado errado ainda. Tá num vão. Eita, pô. Ah, mano, vai se fuder, cara. Aí. Que desgraça de bug foi esse, irmão? Ai, ai. Faz parte, faz parte. É pra dar emoção. Ih, o bichinho zoiudo. O zóio, compadre. Ariman, rank C. Recompensa 5.000. Sabia que tinha bicho de recompensa. De vez em quando, Clive pode se deparar com criaturas maiores, mais rápidas e mais ferozes do que o normal. Fugir sempre é uma opção, porém derrotar essas ameaças notórias podem render, além de renome, materiais raros que podem ser usados para criar novos equipamentos ou melhorar itens existentes. Quer ver que é o equipamento que eu precisava fazer a arma lá? Que ele vai dropar, no caso. A espada, sei lá o que. Vai tomando, vai tomando. Olha o bicho. Esquiva. Nossa, tirou muito pouco. Errei. Que isso, que isso? Merda. Quebrou? Não, quase que eu saí. Mamãe. Caramba, a vida dele não parece que não vai, mano. Olha de pouco que tá tirando. O cachorro me ajuda, cachorro. Aí. Toma. Ah, já o de mana deu 35 só. Ah, mano, isso aí tem... Eu posso pegar em outro bicho qualquer, mano. Tá porcaria. Presa. Ah, mas foi legal, vai. Foi legal a luta.
That must be the bridge.
Deixa eu ver se isso aqui é... É um baú? Fechado, mané. Vai. Vai. Que ódio. Tá aqui que a gente tem que ver na ponte. Olha os restos. Ah, tá.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Vê que vai sair uma criatura. Imagina, só falta. É um monstro. Ué, a Jill apareceu? Por que não me ajudou na treta, né?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Cole. Tá, agora... Vá pra Marta. Olha que coisa maravilhosa. Quero. Fast travel. Oh! Chegamos!
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse-breakers.
É, cara. A Marta tá pistola. 600 moedas, 5 daquela estrela. Pode ser trocado por dinheiro. Sangue preto. Uma nova missão foi disponível. Outra secundária.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
We're not to move.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours?
Não sei.
Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
Estão atacando os chocobos.
Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Que isso, cara? Calma. O cara acabou de falar e... Ainda toma um xingo ainda.
Where can I find these chocobos?
Ó, ele tá enrolando.
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor
Porto
things
Antigo.
towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Pode deixar. Vou tentar, né? Cadê? 155 metros.